What's up, you guys? Steven here for Off the Shelf Movie Night to talk to you about physical media. Blu-rays, 4K, sometimes DVDs. The way we like to buy and own our physical media, our movies and TV shows. So if you're watching this later, you missed it. You could have been in here chatting with me, but you missed it. So you can stick around here because there is an Easter sale happening at Arrow Video. And I'm going to go through the sale here, point out some things that I think are good deals or are good movies or both, and hopefully we get some conversation going. Now, I'm also going to start it now. I'm going to go live over on my TikTok account also. If you don't follow me on TikTok, you should be following me there because I do a lot of short form videos on TikTok, and those are happening pretty often. I would say daily, but it's not necessarily daily. It's often though. Sometimes it's 2 or 3 times a day, to be honest. It really just depends on what my schedule is like. Yeah. So we're gonna get this rolling, and then we're gonna what's up, guys? Thanks for joining. We're gonna talk about the Arrow Video sale that is happening. I'm just trying to get it to load over here so I can see your questions and comments over on my screen. There we go. Now I got it. Welcome. Thanks everyone for joining. I've got the screen up. Now, if you want to see the actual website while I dig through it, then you have to look over on the tube because I am streaming over there too, and I have the screen up, and we'll be scrolling through the Arrow Video sale. I have a few over here that I didn't show you guys in my last live. So I can show you some things too, but mostly I'm just going to be making some recommendations on what to pick up from the Easter sale that Arrow Video is happening right now. If you're not familiar with Arrow Video, they are a boutique distributor of premium packaging movies. I'll show you one. I have one right here. Let's see. What's a good one? Here we go. This Tremor set is one of my favorites. Beautiful hardbox set, and then that one's out of print actually. So if you go to buy that movie, I bet it is on the sale. You just get this part right here, which is fine. You get everything. Honestly, you get the whole package. It's just you don't get the hardbox and the book, which I love those. And maybe there's some hardbox editions on sale here. I hope so. Or maybe I don't hope so because I have bigger allocations for my money coming up. So I'm trying to be a little conservative when it comes to buying movies for a few more weeks because I have some things coming up, and you'll see in upcoming videos what I'm talking about. There's some cool stuff happening. You guys let me know if you're hearing me okay. Also, I've got my microphone for the phone over here on the kind of wrapped around the microphone on my main mic over here. So I'm trying to get audio for both my YouTube and for you guys on TikTok, so we can chat with everybody. What's up? Welcome. Thank you for joining. If you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like button, it'll put the word out there and get everybody rolling in here a little better. More people will see the live, and we can start talking about this sale. I'm excited and scared. Like I said, I'm excited and scared because my wallet doesn't need to be buying movies right now, but who knows? There might be some deals that I just have to jump on. And Arrow is actually having this sale on their domestic arrowvideo.com website, and they're also having it on arrowfilms.com, which is their UK site, and the movies are different. My experience has been that the movie selection for Arrow sales is usually better on the UK site, but you have to have, unless you're just buying 4Ks, you have to have all region capabilities, and not everybody has that. I did invest in that a few years ago, so apologies if you are a regular follower. My content has been light for the past handful of days. I've had family in town, and we've been doing other things, having some fun, and that's kind of kept me busy. But I'm back on track now, so we'll get back to a regular posting schedule on all my platforms. What's up, Ken? You'd recommend I guess that's The Visitor, a wild film from 76. Okay. All right. I'll look at it. I'm not sure I know what movie we're talking about just yet, but I'll take a look. Visitor. Yeah, The Visitor. Is that the name of the movie? I don't think from 1976. I don't think I know that. Maybe the cover art, once I start scrolling through this, will be familiar to me. Um, what's up, Captain Steve? Gonna go see the Super Mario movie this weekend. I will be seeing that as well. I probably will be seeing that movie on Sunday, and I'm also going to see Air. I know those are two movies coming out this weekend. I need to see. So I'll be doing at least a double shot. I think there's something else opening this weekend too. It's a crazy weekend for movies. But yeah, I will definitely be seeing um, the Super Mario movie. It's been a pretty big whirlwind of reviews because when the premiere happened, there were a lot of really great, loving, glowing reviews of the movie. And then once it actually hit wide and we started to get reviews from people who didn't get free tickets to the premiere, the number kind of balanced a little more. So it'll be interesting to see after this weekend what people really think of it. The audience score is very high. It was in the 90s ish, 90 something percent the last time I looked. The critical score was like 54%. I'm actually going to do a video tomorrow, I think, on exactly how Rotten Tomatoes works because I think a lot of people don't know. So I'm going to do that video tomorrow and really talk about how to interpret and read what's going on Rotten Tomatoes. Because yeah, I literally think people get it wrong sometimes. Let's see. What's up, Max? Anyone have the Arrow releases of Hellraiser 1 and 2? You've been considering picking them up, but the second I do, we will get a 4K. So I will tell you that there is a 4K master for Hellraiser already. I don't know why that Hellraiser 4K has not come out yet. So if it were me, and I'll recommend these situations going forward, I would hold off on Hellraiser 1. I don't know if we'll get a Hellraiser 2 4K. It'd be nice if we did, but Hellraiser, the first one, is definitely going to get that because that 4K is already out. Turbine put it out for like 5 minutes last year. It was out and sold out, and then there were no more. And I would wager that we're going to get that from Arrow Video. I don't know what the holdup is, but that 4K has already seen the light of day. So I would definitely wait on that one. I have it. I got it signed by Doug Bradley last year when I met him at a show. So I'll be keeping it regardless if the 4K comes, but I think it's coming out. All right. Let's see. What's everybody talking about over here? What's up? Rerun? Good to see you. Thanks for joining, everybody. Please give that like button some taps. Let's bring some more people in here. We're going to talk about the Arrow Video sale, and I'm happy to show you guys some Arrow releases too. I've got a pile of them over here. I did show you guys some on my last live, so some of these I've shown, and then some of them I haven't yet. And I've got a lot of standard releases behind me that I could pull off the shelf too. Let's see. So let's get this thing set up so we can get started going through this. If you are just following me here on TikTok, you can pull up arrowvideo.com, hit the Easter Carnage banner at the top, and you can go through this page by page with me as I make these some recommendations to you guys about what I think is good. I mean, what's good is very much a matter of opinion, but what's a good sale? That one's pretty easy to quantify. Yeah, everyone's saying that we should be waiting on the Hellraiser 4K because it is coming, and I agree. I agree with you. Thank you for following. Let's see. All right. So first page of the Arrow sale. Some of these prices are also, I would advise, and I don't know if I'm going to do this tonight. We might, but Hamilton Book has some stuff on sale too, some Arrow things, but they tend to sell out pretty fast. So they've got Society. Society is one of the older Arrow Video releases. It does include the DVD. That tells you how old it is. $17. That's a good buy. I don't know if we'll get a 4K of that one. Okay, so the Dune 4K at $25 is the standard release. They don't have the limited edition anymore. That one's sold out. But if you're into that movie, 25 bucks for that 4K is good. There's a ton of extras. I'm not into that movie particularly. I'm not going to read off every movie on this page. I'm just going to try and highlight the ones that stand out to me because we'll be here all night. So Creepshow 2 is an interesting one because we're getting Creepshow from Scream Factory in a 4K. And I wonder if Arrow's going to follow suit and give us Creepshow 2 in a blue or in a 4K because they have the Blu-ray, and you could get the Blu-ray right now for $17, and that's an okay deal. That's good. That's a good deal. Cheapest I've ever seen is $15. So, I mean, I would think that's a pretty good deal. And they have a lot of extras on it, so it's a really nice release. I like that one quite a lot. Let's see. I'm getting some weird non-movie related questions here. Thunderstruck, yes, of course, of course. Actually, this is my loungewear. I'm wearing my chill, just chill outfit. That's the fit for tonight. And now we're just getting AC/DC song titles in the TikTok. So okay. Let me check what's happening over here on YouTube. Blood Rage. Great. Blood Rage. I keep hearing Blood Rage is a good slasher. I actually don't have that one. I'd love that one on 4K. Have a feeling Mutilator will come first. Do you think so? You really think a Mutilator 4K is coming? I don't know. I like Mutilator. It's a really schlocky kind of movie, but I enjoy it. Okay, so here we go. Tremors 4K is at 25 bucks. That's a good buy. It's chock full of extras, a beautiful transfer. RoboCop at 25 bucks on 4K. These are standard editions. I'll tell you if I see a limited in here. 25 bucks, good deal. RoboCop is a nice transfer. Significant extras on that one, so I recommend those. I have those and really love them. I wish these prices were just a tad cheaper though. Just a little. Like Hellraiser here at 17 is a good deal. Hellraiser at 15 would be amazing. But like we just said, stay away from that one. I think the 4K is definitely coming. All right, so Silent Running limited edition is on sale for $35. That Silent Running that's probably about $7 cheaper than it normally is. So it's an okay discount. It's not awesome, but it's a really nice set if you're like some old school science fiction. Flatliners 4K, 25 bucks is a good deal. That Flatliners 4K is gorgeous. It's stunning. Highly recommend that one. Let's see. I watched Scream 6 last night and it was good. I'm glad you liked it. I didn't like it. I didn't care for it. But I'm glad you dug it. All right, so this is kind of a slept on one. Alice, Sweet Alice. This is Brooke Shields in a horror movie. Very young Brooke Shields. One of maybe her first film, child actor. $17 for it. It's good. It's a slower burn than a lot of people are used to, though. It's good. Donnie Darko limited edition for 40 bucks. And maybe I don't think it's that great because I don't think that movie is that great. I think $40. It's only a couple of dollars discount. Wild Things limited edition 4K. This is the deluxe steelbook edition for 30 bucks. That is a really solid deal. That's at least a $10 discount, maybe $12 or $14 discount because it's a steelbook. But it's looks like the big box set. So that is that is a really good deal. Maybe my favorite deal I've seen so far. And the one that's the most tempting on the first page. All right. Page 2, 12 Monkeys 4K at 20 bucks. That's a yes. Get that. Chud at 20 bucks. I think you can do better. Skip it. I like that movie, but I think that is not a good discount. I've seen it cheaper. At least $3 cheaper, up to $5 cheaper. Let's see. Just looking here. All right. Yeah, we were just talking about Hellraiser 2. They have it for 17. I mean, this is good deals. I just think that we're getting some kind of 4K situation happening. Deep Red, I say skip it unless you're not collecting for 4K. The Deep Red 4K is stunning. That's what you want. All right, here's another limited edition True Romance 4K Deluxe Steelbook Limited Edition at $30. This is another good deal. I think that's a buy. True Romance is one of Quentin Tarantino's best scripts. Quentin Tarantino wrote True Romance, and it was directed by Tony Scott, and it was a really amazing combo. Where do I find the best? Sorry, guys. Where do I find the best deals? I think I'm going to do a fresh video on that, but I think the important thing is to sign up for the mailing lists for all these places and watch for the sales. And I'm going to always try and let you guys know when there's a sale too. Hamilton Book is a really good spot. Yeah, I might have to get in here and actually moderate this a little bit. Hamilton Book is a good spot for deals. Also, there's an app called Slick Deals, and you can go into that app. It's a deal system for anything, but you can go in and set your preferences so it shows you movies, and that is a good option for finding stuff. All right, moving on. Django is one of the best 4K transfers I have in my collection. I keep hearing that Django is wonderful. I actually don't have that one. I think I'm gonna have to blind buy that one at some point because I keep hearing that the transfer is incredible. True Romance set is really nice. You paid more, but that's how it goes. Yeah, I paid a lot more for it too. I love that True Romance set. Lady Whirlwind, Hapkido are great, both with Angela Mei Ying. I haven't gotten to those yet, but all right. Yeah, I gotta pick it up. Here's the limited edition. Wait, what? Limited edition 4K? Wait. Am I reading this right? Deep Red limited edition 4K Ultra HD for $25. You guys, that is a minimum $42. So this is an awesome deal. I paid a lot more than that for this Deep Red limited edition. If you like Dario Argento or you've ever been interested in Dario Argento, you need to hop over to the Arrow Video site and just buy this. $25 is an awesome deal. Oh, there's another option. They've got two different sets for True Romance. They've got both of the sets, so that's really cool. Wild Things Limited Edition 4K Ultra Steelbook for $25. That's just the Steelbook of Wild Things, but it has the same discs in it, all the extras, so that's a really good option too. At $25, that's a great deal. Let's see. The Hills Have Eyes, Blu-ray 17. All right, what else wow, they literally have all of those. Shawscope at 90, I think is not cheap enough for a sale. I know it's $15 discounted, but still, it's not that great. All right, let me pop over here and see what you guys are talking about. Feel free to hit me with questions, you guys. Why didn't Quentin Tarantino direct True Romance? I actually don't know the answer to that. Actually, I don't know. It was much earlier in his career, and he was writing and selling scripts, and Tony Scott got that script and made the movie, and I think it was for the better. I think it's for the better. Tony Scott brought something different to True Romance that Quentin Tarantino wouldn't have brought as a director, especially at that point in his career. So I think it worked out how it was supposed to, but I don't really know why. Wow, they must have a lot of Deep Red in stock. Yeah, it must literally be deep because that is an incredible deal. I'm kind of shocked at it, to be honest with you. That's really incredible cheap. You've never seen True Romance? You need to see it. It is a fantastic action movie. Sorry, I got distracted for a second. All right, let's see. What else do we have going on here? There's The Hills Have Eyes 4K. That's why I kind of glossed over the Blu-ray, because you really want the 4K on this one. $20 for The Hills Have Eyes 4K is a great deal. Recommend. Okay, this is nice. The Bird with the Crystal Plumage 4K. Now it's a standard 4K, but it does have the reversible custom art, which is really nice. But $25 for, or $20 for that 4K, because these are very high end. The Dario Argento movies that Arrow has been putting out are very high end releases, so they're top tier demo quality releases. House at $17. That's cool. That's cool. I'm skipping over the Mary Shelley's Frankenstein because I don't really like it. Or, yeah, it's not really for me. It's $25 on 4K. That's okay. I feel like my opinion on that one might not be very valid because I just don't like that movie. All right, Versus limited edition, not a 4K, but it is a very nice Blu-ray, and Versus is fun. It's like basically Yakuza versus zombie, like with some samurai stuff and cheap martial arts thrown in. It is a horror comedy, and it's great. It's really fun. I think a lot of people don't know about that movie, and they should just go and buy it. Still need to pick up Tenebrae. It's so convoluted, I'll never remember the twists. I like Tenebrae, though. I like Tenebrae. Deep Red is my favorite Argento, though, even more than Suspiria. What's up, you guys? Thank you all for joining. Please, please, please give that like button some taps. Tap that screen for me, and let's get the word out. Let's get some more people talking in here. Just ask me stuff as we go along. I'm happy to answer any kind of movie questions, really. But we're talking about the Arrow video sale, that's the Easter sale that's happening right now. Pitch Black 4K at $25. I don't think is a good enough deal. I know I said some other 4Ks at 20 and 25 are good, but I've seen this one at $18. Several different places. So I would say wait on the Pitch Black 4K. It's a good 4K, though. If you really have to have it, it's a good 4K. But I think you can get better deals. All right, let's see. American Werewolf in London limited edition for $35 is a good deal. I think that's about $7 off. Like I said, I think these go between 42 and 45 on the regular. So that is a good deal. It's a beautiful transfer. And a nice box. Cat of Nine Tails limited edition for $35. Also, this is another Argento in their hardbox series. If you guys want to see these, let me know. I have them on the shelf over there. Very much recommended at $35. It's a good deal. Flash Gordon 4K at $25 is a good deal. It's a very fun movie. Good transfer, good extras. There's a feature documentary about the guy who plays Flash Gordon that's great on that set. All right. There's another Wild Things limited edition at $30. Great deal. I actually like the standard edition hardbox on this one. I don't necessarily, for me, I wouldn't necessarily have to have the steelbook. So you could say $5. Donnie Darko 4K, just the 4K at $20 is a good deal if you like the movie. I don't like it. Legend, it is not 4K, it's just a Blu-ray, but it's a nice 4K. $20, I say it's a buy. It's a great release. Weird Science at $17. It's a fun movie. It's a very dated movie. It's culturally, there's some cringy moments in there, but it's fun for the era in which it was made, and at $17, I think it's great. Have I watched? What's up, Magsy? How you doing? How are you doing? Thank you. How are you doing? Can't stay for long, but wanted to pop in. Thank you for popping by. It's good to see you. Thank you for jumping in here. I didn't really have this planned, but Arrow Video dropped a sale, so I thought I would pop on here and just talk about a few movies. Back to the Future. I love Back to the Future too. And 3. 1, 2, and 3. I love all of them. The Walking Deceased. I don't know that movie. I don't know that one. I love it when people throw stuff in here that I haven't talked about in a while, though. It's just really fun. So The Stylist is kind of a slow burn slasher. It's a modern movie. It's new at $20. This is the limited edition. I like the movie. I think it was beautiful to look at. The transfer is very nice, I'd say, and give it a go. There's Blood Rage. That's a DVD though. I say skip. Oh, it includes DVD. It's $17. Someone mentioned that over on YouTube, I think. And there's another True Romance set. The Mutilator. We just talked about possibilities of that coming to 4K. I don't see it, but somebody did mention it in the over on the tube that they thought it might come to 4K. House 2 at $17. House 2 is garbage, and I love it. And I say buy. It's fun if you like garbage. Gamera. I'm not going to try that. $40. Pretty good for that set. I think you can do better, though. Moving on. Let's go to page 5. All right. Spoof of a few zombie medias. All right. I like spoofed. Keep going, man. I'm getting... All right. So I'm going to have to deal with some stuff here, I think. But anyway, moving on. So there's more weird science here, blah, blah, blah. Count Yorga collection. I haven't watched these. I have this set at $45. I don't think that's that great. I think you can do better. Children of the Corn 4K. The 4K is pretty good. At $20, that's a good deal. I say buy. Pulse is a slept on. Oh my gosh, Pulse is a very much slept on Asian spooky horror movie that's very well done, and it is very creepy. $10. This is a no brainer. If you don't know the movie, it's $10 for an Arrow release. Mic is slipping. Sorry, you guys. It's a no brainer. It's a must buy. It's a must buy. All right, let's see. What do we got? I don't think Mutilator will the director lost the original negatives. Wow. They had to use a print for the Blu-ray under. Oh, all right. Children of the Corn 4K. Yeah, it's a good deal. I actually like that movie. I saw the new Children of the Corn in theater a few weeks ago, and it's one of the few movies I'm going to give a 0 to. Um, People Under the Stairs. It's a great movie. I love People Under the Stairs. That's a Wes Craven. It has such a vibe to it. It's so cool. I very much like that one. All right, moving on. What do we got here? Black Society trilogy at $25. These are Blu-rays, but these are 3 Takeshi Miike Yakuza movies that are very insanely violent. I think it's a good deal for those 3 movies. Crimson Peak at 17. That's a good deal. I like that movie. I think it's slept on. Brain Damage, I say stay away from. I think we're getting 4K. I don't know much about these Giallo collections, so I can't really speak on them. I do love Giallo, but I tend to be like a pretty basic when it comes to Giallo. I like Argento, and I like Fulci. I like Bava. I don't know as many of the other directors. Can't believe the Corn remake went to theaters. Yeah, right. It only went to theaters for a week, I think, maybe 2 weeks, and I just slipped in and saw it and loved it. And because it's so terrible. It like literally, like I said, one of the few movies I've given like I would give a 0 out of 5 to, and I had so much fun. It is really good, Magsy. I love that one. Let's see. Just trying to keep up with you guys. All right, I think I'm caught up now. Let me just check back over here to the list. Okay. They have a Hills Have Eyes limited edition here for $25. That's the hard box edition. I have that one. I think I have it sitting here still. We just talked about that one. This is not it, but it's basically the same edition as this for Tremors. They did a Hills Have Eyes one. Yeah, it's in the bottom of the stack. That's a great deal. That's a buy. Hills Have Eyes is a great movie. Talking about Wes Craven, People Under the Stairs. Hills Have Eyes was a movie previous to that. Shock at $20. I'm really tempted by this one. I think that's high though. That should be in the 17 space. Let's see. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. Silent Running limited edition steelbook, 30 bucks. Great deal. It's some hokey, like, 60s hippie sci-fi, but 30 bucks if you like it, it's good. It's a good transfer. Um, your Vice is a locked room and only I have the key at $17. That's, um that's some giallo, and it's good. It's an older release by Arrow. Mm, The Crazies is a very fun George Romero movie. This is something a different kinda riff on his zombie movies. Highly recommended at $17. It's a good deal. Let's see. Alright, so we're moving on. I'm at page 7 on the Arrow Video website, on the sale site, so if you wanna jump over there and follow along, feel free, and if you have any questions about anything you see, just hit me up. It's impressive that you can, uh, speak on most of these. Is it? Or does it just say you have no life and all you do is watch movies? I'm fine with it. Crazies is a freaky movie. I love the social commentary of The Crazies, though. It's an apt movie. Let's just say it's a very apt movie now, and it has a bunch of George Romero's underappreciated dark humor in it. It's really fun. First saw Shock on VHS as a kid. Cool. You were twisted as a child just like me. Yeah, Beyond the Door too. Yeah, that was what it was originally released under here. Mhm, mhm, mhm. Alright, Magsy, uh, what do we got here? What do you think of the movie The Menu? I love The Menu. It was in my top 10 of last year. I think it's f actually, I think it might have been number 4, number 5. It was very high on my list. I loved The Menu. I thought it was, an incredible movie. Uh, Good night, Magsy. Thank you for coming. It's always good to see you pop in here and chat with me about movies. What's my favorite zombie movie? My favorite zombie movie is Dawn of the Dead, the original Dawn of the Dead. Nobody does it like George. He really knows how to do zombies or new. Same. The message was so good and the actors were amazing. Agree. Agree. Alright, let's see. What do we got happening? You almost saw The Menu in theaters, but decided to see something else. Well, I hope what you saw was good, because The Menu is amazing. I loved The Menu. And it's another Anya Taylor-Joy coming out and just owning the movie that she's in. What about Scream the 5th one in 2022? I didn't like it. Well, I did not like it, I just didn't love it. Heat Heat is overrated to me. It's long, it's a big, "Ooh, we're gonna these 2 actors together, they're in one scene together." I don't like Heat. And they're doing a second one, so with the recasting, of course, the actors. Adam Driver is gonna play one of them. I think Adam Driver is playing the Robert De Niro character. Alright, let's see. There's some more giallo collections on here if there's something that really stands out to you. Um, let's see. Oh, see, here's another one. The Deep Red limited edition, 4K edition, and it's the art original, which is, very limited artwork, and they still have it, and they're selling it for $30. I would This would be a no-brainer in my cart if I they have a quick buy button, that would be done if I didn't already have it, and I didn't pay, I paid about $15 more for it. That's awesome. That is an awesome deal. Oh, Deadly Games, original artwork limited edition, $15. I will probably get this one. I've been curious about Deadly Games. Um, $15 is a good price. That's my special price point for arrows that are just, buy it. Alright. I see Stay Away from Deadly Manor. I hated that movie. Bloody Birthday at 17, that's a fun movie. It's if you like 70s horror, I say buy it 17. I don't know if we're gonna be getting a 4K of that anytime soon. Okay, there's an American Werewolf in London. um, Blu just standard Blu-ray for 17. That's a good deal if you just want the blue. I recommend that 4K though, it's so much nicer. Alright, moving to page 8. Let me jump over here and see what you guys are up to before I start there. You have the older Deep Red limited edition. Is it still the big box from Arrow though? Because it's basically the same thing. It's just different art. If it's not the big box from Arrow, then I would recommend picking it up that one up because it's a good scan. It's a really pretty 4K scan. Um, yeah, Y is right. Why are they doing a Heat 2? I agree. Do you think Creepshow 2 will get a 4K? We were just discussing that. I have the Creepshow 2 also from Arrow, and I don't know. I feel like if they were smart, they would jump on the hype train with the Creepshow 1 getting its 4K from Scream Factory and just do it. But I haven't seen any rumblings that would lead me to believe it's happening. Have I seen the Sisters Brothers? I have not. I saw that Arrow put that out though. Okay, well then, yeah, you've got the same one. This is just this art original. It's just different artwork. All right. Also, been curious about what people think about The Last of Us, the HBO series. I thought it was good. I didn't think it was great. A lot of people are in love with that show because it references the game. I'm like, it's fine that they found picked a game that had a really deep story that they could riff on, but I would rather it be amazing on its own and not because of the nostalgia for the game. And I think it's fine. I think the acting was good. I just thought it was fine. No, it's totally cool to like the 2 new ones. Um, no, I'm good with that. Everybody has to like what they like. It just didn't work for me. Yeah, it just didn't work for me. Alright, so I think I'm caught up for the moment. Let's go over here. So they've got Female Prisoner Scorpion, the complete collection. I've been looking at that set for a while, 40 bucks, that's a good deal. I think I've seen it a little cheaper though. It's some Japanese, woman in prison type of exploitation films, and I like that subgenre of film, and I haven't seen any of those, so I've been wanting to get it, but I think I can do better, price-wise. I think you can too. We'll probably do it together if you're interested in that one because I'll let you know if I see a better sale. Shawscope Volume 2 limited edition at $120. That's not a good deal. That's not a sale price. 16 Candles at $17. That is a nice set, as a nice release from Arrow. That's a buy. Highly recommend that one. All right, let's see. Here's another special edition. Sergio Martino collection. I don't know anything about it, but it's 35 bucks for their limited edition. If you like Sergio Martino, this is one I can't speak on actually. So the invitation at $17, that is a fun sort of 80s vibes, early 80s vibes, college slasher type of film, and I think it's fun. That's a buy if you like that kind of movie, which I do. Ringu is a classic spooky movie, Japanese spooky movie at $17. That's a buy. Unless you're gonna buy the box set, which is cool because there's a couple other movies that are good in there. All right, moving on to page 9. Yeah, here's the set. They have the Ringu collection at $40. I don't I don't think that's I don't think that's a great deal. I think you can get it cheaper. I think if you wait around, you'll get a sale that's better on that one. That's the set to buy though. Those movies are all kind of fun in various ways. All right, Deep Red, 4K Ultra. This is just standard Deep Red. If you don't want all the knickknacks and stuff, it's 20 bucks is a great deal because it's such a beautiful 4K. FM is an interesting movie. It's a drama comedy about a radio station that's fighting against the army that's trying to sort of abuse its power over advertising on that station. It was a blind buy for me, and it's got an awesome soundtrack. Like if you're into like retro like 70s rock, the soundtrack is great. $17, well acted, it's funny. I recommend. Um, Don't torture a duckling. I would hold on that one. Basket case at 20. I think we can do better price-wise. We can do better price-wise, so skip it. Let's see. Alright. So, skipping a lot of these things because I either, um, didn't like them or have not heard good things, and so I'm just moving forward. But if there's something you want me to speak on specifically, let me know. $17 for Audition, that's a no-brainer. It's one of the best horror movies ever made by Takeshi Miike, and I don't mean made by him, I mean made in general. It's Audition is so damn good. Uh, let's see, thank you guys for joining. Hit the like button, you guys. Please tap that like button, on both platforms. If you haven't liked the video, it would really help get the word out about what we're doing. We can have more conversation, so, guys, hit the like. You have Basket Case 1 through 3 on Blu-ray. I have Basket Case 1 on Blu-ray. I don't have the set yet. I need to get it though. Edge of the Axe is a great slasher. Um, okay. Audition is very disturbing. I agree with you, Austin, 100%. Audition is very disturbing. You haven't seen Ringu, just the American films, The Ring films. The first Ring is good, and I love Naomi Watts, but they were yeah, you really haven't seen anything till you've seen it all. Till you've seen the Asian original. The Child from the American Horror Project 2 is great. Alright, cool, cool. Edge of the Axe was okay. I didn't think Edge of the Axe was it really depends on your mindset, I guess, what you were looking for. Please rate my favorite movies. Nightcrawler, Seven, and Paddington. I rated these for you before. I rated these for you before. Um, the order that I would put those in is, 7 7, Nightcrawler, and Paddington 2. That's the order. They're all good movies, but if I said this to you before, remember when you were here with me before, that I asked if you were okay because, you know, is Paddington 2 the thing that the movie that pulls you back to the light from watching the other 2? Am I going to watch Barbie? Yes, I'll see it. I watched the trailer today. I saw the new trailer. I don't the new trailer doesn't have me completely sold, but I'm curious. I'm curious, so I'll see it. But, I mean, if you don't know, if you're, like, new to this channel, I'm doing a project, a 150 movie project. It's called Pushing 150, and the project is, to see 150 movies in theater this year. So if it's you're asking me if I'm gonna see something in the theater that's coming out, the answer is almost all 100% yes. I'm gonna see everything. It's gonna be like The Truman Show, 100%. I actually don't think it's gonna be like The Truman Show, to be honest with you. I have some theories about it. I think, um, obviously, uh, Beau is Afraid is gonna be more like The Truman Show. Do you're asking are you asking if I write screenplays? A little bit, I do, but I do documentaries mostly. Oh, do you? Yeah, I do a little bit. I do some writing for short film and that kinda thing, but mostly I do documentary work. And the guy who made the No, I've not made any Christian music. I do play music, though. I do play some music sometimes. Alright, let me check over here. You watched the Hellraiser films as a kid too. I like the Hellraiser. I like the first 2 Hellraiser films. I like them both. You have seen the Grudge okay, the original Grudge films. Good. Alright, so let's go back to the sale here. Let's see. Yeah, Audition, man, that's a no-brainer buy right there. Although I will say we should have a 4K of that, but we don't. I have heard no rumblings that that's gonna happen, though. Alright. There's Tremors on Blu-ray for $20. I don't think that's a good deal. I think you should buy the 4K instead. Flatliners Blu-ray is $20. I don't think that's a good deal. I think you should get the 4K instead because it's not that much more. Um, and also, I think, at $20, a Blu-ray should be for a sale, it should be 17. Killer Nun at $17 is a good deal if you like sort of that nunsploitation, that's 70s Euro scary nun movie type of thing. If you're into that, 17 bucks is a good deal. This thing came out and stayed $36 forever because I wanted to get it and add it to my nunsploitation collection, but I had limits on what I wanted to spend, and it stayed expensive forever. So it's a good price. All right. All right, we'll move on to page 11 if you're gonna follow along on the sale. I know I'm going a little bit slow, but I'm trying to check all the comments too. Hellraiser 3 was like like on MTV Hellraiser or something. Yeah, I could see that. Hellraiser 3 is not good, but that's Hellraiser 3 is where the quality started declining. I agree. I agree. They still had Doug Bradley though. For it's when they lost Doug Bradley is when it really got bad. Thank you for the gifts. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Um, Thank you, Leo. You guys tap that like button for me. That really help get the word out. If you're not following me, please do so. I talk about movies. I talk about physical media. Obviously, I talk about in theater experience. Do movie reviews, and I'm also a filmmaker. So I talk about the filmmaking experience at times too, when I can say things about projects I'm working on. So it's a fun conversation to have with all of you guys. Here's a good set. One Missed Call trilogy. I like these movies. Takeshi Miike, 25 bucks for these three movies. The nice slipcover, which I mean doesn't really make a difference in the scheme of things. It's just a nice package. But these are fun movies. Recommended. All right. Okay, they have the deep red 4K, just the standard here listed. 20 bucks. That's a buy. Unless you want the nice set, which they have for 30 bucks. And I recommend. I think that's the one to get because it's such a cool set. And some of these things flow over from page to page for some reason. All right. Um, don't torture a duckling. Stay away from that one. I think if we don't have a 4K, did we get a 4K of that? I'd have to look. Oh, these were repeats. A lot of stuff on this particular page are repeats from a previous page. So we're moving on to page 12. All right. Toys and Art for Children is a fun little movie at $17. That's a buy if you don't have it. The Andromeda Strain is a really fun 70s science fiction movie. Um, I say at $17, that's a buy. It's really fun. It's a good movie. Let's see. All right. Yeah, okay. Starting to get some come on, show me something else good. Not that these aren't good. American Horror Project Volume 1. Someone was just talking about that 25 bucks. I'm gonna say that's probably a good deal. I haven't dug into that set though. Either of those sets. I think there's a few of them. All right, I'll jump to page 13, but I'll come over and chat with you guys before we go too much further. Evil Ed is pretty good. I haven't seen that one yet. I haven't seen Schlock. There's a couple I haven't seen. Revelations and Judgment were dumpster fires. Yeah, agree. Agree. All right. You're an actor. Oh, cool. Where are you based? Where do you work out of? Have you done things that I would have seen at all? Oh, that's tough to say because there's so much content out there. That's cool. I love to meet other people in the creative space on these social media platforms. It's just fun to connect. Oh, what is Black Rainbow? Let me go over here and look. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see. Um, Let me just run down the list here and we'll stop on it. If I see something that jumps out. So weird science in a steelbook form. That steelbook is cool. That's what I have. $17 is a good deal. Black Rainbow. I don't know this by the cover, to be honest. It has a sort of Hammer film vibe to it. $17. Uh, yeah, I actually don't know it. It's a Mike Hodges film, director of Flash Gordon and Get Carter. Okay, so it's probably campy. Supernatural Chiller as a meditation on the human race's ability to destroy, well, the world. It's gothic suspense, occult. All right. Yeah, I don't know this one. I feel like we're starting to get to the end of the line on the sale, so we're getting a bunch of older stuff, older titles. Just a few things that I've kind of skipped over because either because the movie's not good or it's a bad release. Well, I mean, not bad release, but a basic release. And I feel like they're going to do something more. Red Queen kills 7 times, $17. Good deal. Lead Sisters. Wizard of Gore, some classic stuff. I keep hearing that Vamp is really good. I probably have to get that at some point, $17, and give it a go. I haven't seen it. Southland Tales, I hate that movie. It's so overrated. Skip it, my opinion. Torso, Torso, $17. This is a good movie. I love Torso. Torso is, um if this is easy to say, Torso is a more violent riff on Giallo. It's beautifully shot. This transfer is gorgeous. It's a buy. Alright, next page. I'll jump over here real quick to see what's what. Torso is a good one. Yes, agree, agree, agree. The night Evelyn came out of the grave is such an odd movie. I haven't seen it. Haven't seen it. Let's see. Is this a music thingy? No, I just happen to be wearing a band shirt because I'm just in my chill fit. Um, would you wear um, alright, that'll get you banned. That'll get you banned. Um, no, it's not a music thingy, this is a physical media movie collecting thingy. That's what this is. Alright. Yeah, I know. Over on the tube, it's all like chill conversation about movies, and they're like, "What? Why are you saying get banned?" Yeah, because I'm talking to the other platform. Talking to the other platform. All right, let's start this page. Again, we've got some repeats here for some reason. I don't know why their website's doing that. The Last Starfighter at $17. Do not be fooled. We know this is coming in 4K. Hold on this one, unless you just don't want 4Ks. You know. So I cold bought Deadbeat by Dawn. It has 15 good minutes. Skip it, even at $17. Suspicious Death of a Minor. That's a pretty. If you like giallo, $17. I'd say add it to your collection. That's a good one. Come Drink with Me. I keep hearing good things about. I don't know anything about the movie. If you guys know anything, let me know. 20 bucks. I think that's a little too expensive. Sister Street Fighter collection at $25. That's a buy. That's some good martial arts right there. That's some fun stuff. The Street Fighter movies in general are just good. All right, let's see. All right, hang on a second. Guess I'm gonna have to handle some stuff here. Yeah, give me just a second. I have to handle. I don't like doing this, but this app, sometimes you got to do it. All right. Sorry for the distraction there, but we had to do it. My YouTube friends are like, "Hey, we're chill over here." Come Drink with Me is a great Shaw Brothers. I'm very curious. I think I'm going to have to blind buy it because I haven't seen it. Was it part of the Shaw scope set and it's just they release it separate? You need to buy Torso. That is a good movie. That is if you want it, you need to get it because that is a good movie. What's up, Mrs. Weasley? Welcome. All right. Yeah. So we were at Sister Street Fighter. That's a buy. All right. See, again, we have the Andromeda strain here. We just had that. It's still good though. All right, page 15. Let's see, we have the stylist again. We've already talked about those. Dead and Drive-In at $17, I think, is not very good. I would say, It's got that whole like Australian grindhousey vibe going, so that's something. If you like those kind of movies, maybe. I mean, it's a good price. I just didn't like the movie that much. Last House on the Left is 17. We have a 4K of that one though. I think that's what you want to do is get the 4K. Good deal for the blue if you don't want 4K though, and it's a good movie. Really twisted, disturbing. Wes Craven. See, we have the one Miss Call trilogy. This page is very much repeating stuff. So, Sleep limited edition at $20. I can't comment. I haven't seen that one. All right, page 16. Let me pop over here. If you guys have questions about movies, movie filmmaking, anything, just hit me up. I have Last House on the Left limited edition. I have that too. But I have the 4K. Yeah, that sucks. What you could do is if you find the 4K for cheap, is get the 4K and just replace the disc in your box. That's what I did. Grand Duels of Great Spaghetti Western. Cool. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen that one. You watched The Boogeyman 1 and 2 last week. Part 2 sucked. Okay. Part 1 was pretty good. All right. Well, it's 50-50. That's what happens sometimes. What's up, Super Foxy? Super Forky. Super Forky. That's it. I thought Super Foxy. Row 2202. Hello. First contact day for all of the Star Trek fans. That's cool. Yeah, I didn't even remember that. I am a Star Trek fan. Good to see you guys. I love it get to see the same people popping in here for these chats. I've been on here for a while. I'm looking at the Arrow Video sale, just kind of going through and making some recommendations, that kind of thing. Arrow Video is having a pretty solid Easter sale that I believe just started today, actually. All right, so let's see where we are. Polar Express is fun. $17 is a good price. I don't think we're going to get a 4K of that. The Witch Who Came from the Sea is bizarre. It's really bizarre. I liked it though. $17 good price. My stepmother is an alien. Your mileage may vary on that one, but if you have any like nostalgia for the movie, $17 is good. It's a nice set. Let's see. Mm, some of these I don't know. Some Asian like crime thrillers. I just don't have not watched many of those. One on Boxer at 20 bucks. I mean, I wish it was 17 for these Blu-rays, but this looks like it still comes with a slipcover, so it's still a nicer edition. So there's that. It's a good movie. It's 17. Let's see. Some of these are older, like Burst City. That's a really old release from them. And they say includes DVD. That's when you know you're getting something old. Doesn't mean it's not still a good transfer though. Dark Water. This is a really good movie. You may have seen, if you haven't seen the original Japanese film, you might have seen the Jennifer Connelly remake. The Jennifer Connelly remake is actually pretty good, kind of like The Ring. It's actually not bad, but the original's better. This is a good little spooker. It's an older release from Arrow, but it's a good transfer. $17 is a good price. If you're looking for spooky movies to get ready for your Halloween later on, this there's some stuff in here for 17 bucks a pop. It's not bad. Uh, Vengeance Trials, people talk a lot about. I haven't seen it. Not a big like Western guy. I just don't care about it that much. All right, we're on the last page here. So we have the Cat of Nine Tails. There it is, 4K Ultra HD at $20. That is a good buy. Um, that might be my only pick from this page, actually. But yeah, we were kind of starting to run the well a little dry. Yeah, that's it. That's the entire sale. That's everything that's on sale. Now that's what's on sale on the domestic Arrow page. There'll be different stuff on the Arrow Films page in the UK. And if you have all region capacity, that's you can order from that. It's good. I think they do $8 flat. You watched all 5 Battles Without Honor. What did you think of those? The Battles Without Honor films. Animal Factory is a good prison film. It's okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. A very creepy DVD of Horror Express is a creepy DVD. Uh, looks like a worn. It looks like a worn out film print. That's cool. That can actually make stuff better sometimes. I just saw a Troll 2 screening on a 35 millimeter print in theater, and that print was beat to shit, and it just made it so much more fun. You're okay with just a standard Blu-rays for Last House? I don't want that looking too good. Well, okay, so the 4K actually, the thing is though, is the 4K looks more like the actual film print than the Blu-ray. That's the one argument I would have for that. Is it does look more like a projected, like it would have looked projected. That would be my only um, rationale for an upgrade. Um, okay, that'll get you banned, Tom. Do I have X-Men 3? No, I don't have that one. And I probably won't, unless I get a box set. Yeah, row 2202, there's this Arrow sale, and I know, I just feel it in my bones. I could almost feel it happening later this week. There will be a Kino Lorber sale. I just feel it's on the way. All right. Sorry, you guys. I've got to handle some business here. People to be people need to be blocked, and we'll do it. I hate doing that. I don't know what it is with this app. I love this app, but it's just people want to be dumb. All right. Let's see. Well, that's the sale, you guys. Um, is anybody picking anything up from this sale, or are we just chit chatting? There's some things I kind of want, and now I've got to decide whether I'm going to make the purchases or if I'm going to wait to see if there's a Kino sale. Also, I'm saving some money because I have the Shout Factory or Scream Factory limited edition Friday the 13th set that's out. That's you can still buy it. It's not obviously not that limited. But when I pre-ordered it, it came with a lithograph that featured all of the Jasons on it. And I'm going to be at a convention this coming weekend where there's probably 5 or 6 people from various Friday the 13th movies going to be there, and I want all of them to sign this lithograph. So I'm hoarding up monies to try and do that. Um, can we see the lithograph? I don't know if I can show that to you. Um, yeah, I might have to do. I can do that on a separate video. I'm gonna have to unroll it and all this stuff. It's big, like it would take up this entire table, and I've got a bunch of crap on here right now. Um, yeah, I could do that in a video, but well, I can show you what it looks like. Though. It's actually this in a lithograph form. Yeah, it's pretty much all of this. So I'm gonna get all these different actors from the various movies to sign it, and then I'll frame it and put it on the wall. Yeah, it's cool. It was you had to pre-order the the box set in order to get that, and I've kind of been holding on to that lithograph, hoping to do exactly what I'm doing. And I know it's going to probably be you know 250, $300 to get all these signatures, but it'll make the lithograph worth a lot of money, I guess. But it's just going to look cool hanging on the wall here. Oh, you have the Friday the 13th box set also. That's cool. Did you get the lithograph that I'm talking about? Prepare a coffin is another great spaghetti western. Okay, I haven't seen that one. Can I put a link up to the Friday the 13th? Like to the box set? Sure. Yeah, yeah, I could do that. Hang on a second. Those of you that are in the the TikTok, um, you got to come over to the YouTube to get this link. Let's see. I'm surprised, honestly, that it's still available. price went down, now it's kinda gone up a little bit again, and let's see. Alright, can I give it to you in the comments? Will it work if I put it in the comments for you? I'm not sure. I'm just gonna paste it in here. If that doesn't work, let me know. Here it comes. Let's see. Yeah, if that doesn't work for you, let me know. But it's I mean, literally, if you just go and I'm getting no, I don't get any money from it. If you just go to Amazon and you type in Friday the 13th collection, you'll see it. It's $109 right now for the whole thing, which is a good deal for that many freaking movies. Favorite Final Girls film. Did we talk about this before? Final Girls film. You mean just like singular, like Final Girl film? Because I don't know, that's kinda like all the slashers, really. I don't know if I really have a specific favorite. Um, probably I mean, I'm probably gonna lean into Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which is, obviously one of the original Final Girls, and she's so good. I love her final scene in that movie. It's so damn good. Probably what I would lean to. Well, thanks. I try. I try. Um, let's see. What else is everybody saying? Let's see. You're looking at the sale you recommend Society. Yeah, that was the very first movie we talked about, John. The Society is it's a special movie. It's a horror comedy. It's directed by Brian Yuzna. Um, and that last act of that movie, it's weird and funny through the first 2/3, and the last 15 minutes make it worth watching. It's so much fun. I had that same Society Blu-ray also. Yep, agree with you. Yeah, I don't think the Halloween set lasted that long either. I haven't liked the geez, there you don't think that the Scream Factory Halloween box set lasted as long as the Friday 13th did? I don't think so either. But I also think that Halloween set was released in more limited numbers. I don't think they put out as many of it. It was earlier on in the Scream Factory, you know, existence. Crazy movie, yep. Crazy movie. I even, there's a comic series? Wow. Yeah, the last act is epic. You only like Howling 1, all the rest, bleh. I agree. Howling 1 is a classic, the others are, So, that's why I recommend just getting the Scream Factory Howling 4K and not worrying about the others, 100%. Um, in my recent TikTok, well, actually, you know what's funny is I saw your comment on that TikTok, and that wasn't recent, I posted that weeks ago, talking about playing in a rock band. Yeah, I did start jamming with some people that needed a lead guitar player, so, I did drop in and start playing. Speaking of playing guitar, there's, Blu-ray Dad right there. What's up, dude? He plays guitar too. We're gonna have a physical media collector jam session at some point. I guess I'd have to revisit the latter Howling movies. I'd have to revisit them. I don't really like, I've only seen them once. Oh, yeah, we gotta do it. Somehow. Technology must there through technology, there must be a way. Uh, well, I'm wearing an AC/DC shirt, so a blues rock, blues tinged rock, I like a lot of modern stuff. I like some sort of pop punk types of stuff that I like to play. But yeah, if you know about playing music, if you know about playing guitar, I live and breathe minor pentatonic. I can do other stuff, but that's what I love. It's just playing some blues. Worst movie. What is the worst movie, like the goriest movie you've ever watched? Man, I have watched, Martha, I have watched a lot of gory movies. Wow, goriest movie. It's weird when you get put on the spot because gory movies, in and of themselves, gory movies don't really do much for me, but if it's got some psychological bent to it that makes it more disturbing, then that usually has more of an effect on me. I would probably lean into some Japanese horror for sure because they really go for it. I can recommend you one right now if you haven't seen The Sickness, go watch that over on Shudder. Nothing wrong with jamming in your wheelhouse. I love the pentatonic. Yeah, cool. I mean, I can do other things, but that's my favorite. I love to play the blues. Thank you for the follow, Martha. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Welcome. If you guys wouldn't mind just hitting that like button, let's get some more likes out there before we wrap it up for the night. It'd really help. Um, Thank you for the follow. All right, let me pop back over here. Did that link work for Friday the 13th for you? Did that link work? The Japanese 80s movie House, yeah, Hausu is fascinating. That is on Criterion, and, yeah. So the director of Hausu, House, in our translation, let his 13-year-old daughter write the script, and he made the movie based off her script, and it's ridiculous. I've actually had the twisted pleasure of seeing that movie in theater. Worst gory movie, what are you recommending? Filipino what? Filipino Batman and Robin movie? Okay. I mean, you can always go to the classic, Dead Alive. I mean, that's gotta have, um, be up there as far as amount of gore. Would have loved to have seen Mad God in theaters. Same. It went too fast, and I didn't get a chance to see it. 3 guitars, we could easily jam some Iron Maiden. You do that? For sure. Let me get a drink here. Alright. Thank you for joining. You guys missed the whole conversation. We went through the entire Arrow Video, Easter sale, looking at stuff, picking out movies that are worth the dollar. I love doing that stuff. I hate spending the money, but I want the stuff. Creepshow 2, disappointed, but was okay with it, especially watching it after Creepshow. I like Creepshow 2. It is definitely a step down from 1, but I like it. I need Arrow to do that in 4K. Let's see. Slugs movie was meh, but loved um, the booklet or the books. Okay. I didn't know there were books. Yeah. Alright. Megamind, yeah. Do I have Coneheads the movie? No, I don't have that one. I know it. It's a Dan Aykroyd movie, right? Alright, let me see. I feel like I did a disservice, but not by not going more into the gore, but just gore, I just I tend to I like gore twin tinged with something. So it does things that I tend to like, um, are simple gory scenes that aren't super gory actually, but they're effective. It's just my preference. I don't go a lot in for just gore for the sake of gore. I mean, if that's what you want, you can honestly, alright, here it is. I'm gonna say the original Japanese guinea pig movies. Those are gory as hell. That I mean, that's if you just want gore, there you go. Oof, they are gory, and they're shot on cheap video, so everything looks all twisted. Heard X-Files was coming back. For real? I mean, they did a limited run, like 6 episodes or something, story arc a few years ago, and I love the X-Files. I do, but I didn't think that was good at all. I love Gillian Anderson. I didn't think that 6 episode run was good. Saw was brutal with the traps. I don't know. So here's the thing for me, and it's maybe a filmmaker thing, but if you do a color palette, make a color palette decision on a horror movie that looks more like a music video than reality, I'm taking completely out of the gore. It does not impact me whatsoever. And Saw looks like a Rob Zombie music video. It just does. Whereas something like this, looks more real, or especially this, because the color palette is more accurate to the world. Um, this one is definitely pushed into sepia, into yellow for sure. This one too, but generally the color palette looks more real, and it has much more of an impact on me. What's up, Celebos? What's up? Thank you for the gift. That's so nice. I appreciate that. Angelina, what's up? We're just talking about movies. We went through the Arrow video sale. Now we're just chit chatting about movies. Saw looks like a heavy metal music video. It does, and that's why nothing works. Like I like the movie. Don't get me wrong. I like Saw, but it doesn't really work for me on a gore level for sure. 'Cause the blood isn't even red really because it's so color shifted. But I mean, I know it affects a lot of people different. So, Season of the Witch by Romero is good. Good atmosphere. I agree with you. I love Romero though, up until his later years. I didn't like his newer Dead movies and stuff. They weren't good. Saw looks a bit too washed out color wise. But you like the film. See, I like the film. It doesn't have impact on me in that gore way because it doesn't look real. It's not only washed out, it's green and heavily green shifted, if I remember correctly. Later ones were green and blue shifted. Also recommend Chud. Okay, so I didn't recommend Chud from the sale because I think the price was too high. Chud is a budget film. I love Chud, Cannibalistic Humanoid Underground Dweller. I think that movie is very fun. I even think Chud 2, Bud the Chud, I think that one's kind of fun too, but those are $15 movies. Those are definitely $15 movies. What movies do you think would look awesome animated? I go in for sci-fi movies mostly. I would love to see some sci-fi things animated. I don't think Star Trek has been done justice in animated form. Star Wars has been given some good animated things. I know there's that Lower Decks thing, but that's not my jam, Star Trek wise. I think a serious like some serious sci-fi movies, would be cool because you could do more with the special effects. Yes, I would go in for some science fiction for sure, animated. Green Inferno is, to me, it's hated on more than it deserves, but it really is 100% a knockoff of, Cannibal Holocaust, which is a better movie. You think Mandy animated would be insane? Probably. Yeah, it probably would be insane. Yeah, they could do even more with the image and than they probably had the budget to do. Any new pickups? So I had a few. I did a video um, not too long ago with a couple, but I'm holding out because I'm going to a convention this weekend, so I haven't been doing any pickups. My next big pickup coming up is going to be the Second Sight Texas Chainsaw Massacre that I ordered from the UK. We'll have that here soon. But we'll have more pickups after this Saturday when I do this convention. But I did get a couple of things. I got some stuff. I got Death Wish 2. Um, and I replaced a movie that got stolen from me when I was having my house built. Uh, and but the version I had was an old DVD that this movie's been out of print for, I don't know, 20 years, I think. I think originally they only had it on DVD, so I had to use DVD of it. But Yellow Veil put out the movie in a really nice premium Blu-ray. It's called Calvaire. Go look that one up. It's good. Do you remember that gingerbread horror movie? That seems vaguely familiar. Gingerbread horror movie. Yeah, it seems vaguely familiar. Let's see. What are we saying? Cruising also, Cruising, I haven't seen Cruising. I guess I need to just blind buy Cruising and watch it. I haven't seen it. Pitch Black, love that one. It's a good 4K. I just don't think the price was right in this Arrow sale. That's the only reason I didn't really recommend it. I think the price was too high. I've seen that one for 18 bucks. So I think they're a little high. Pajama Girl case from Arrow sale is highly recommended. Okay, so that one comes recommended um, from the tube chat over here. Is that I think that's a isn't that a giallo? I haven't seen that one. Grand Inferno was fun and disgusting. Yep, a disgusting watch. Can't beat the classic cannibal films, though. Right. So when I think about Green Inferno, and I want to love Green Inferno because I like Eli Roth as a film person, but I look at it and I just think, I could be watching Cannibal Holocaust. Dogtooth is good. Yeah. I think you mentioned Dogtooth the last time we were talking. I was excited for that because no one talks about Dogtooth, and it is really good. What's up, Raza? Thank you for joining. What's happening? Thank you guys for joining. If you wouldn't mind hitting that like button, I'd really appreciate it. Um, let's see. Yeah, Dogtooth is good. Thank you guys for jumping in here in this chat. We've been going for close to 2 hours, so it's been a bit. I think I'm gonna have to wind it down, but it's been fun talking with you guys. And if you guys end up getting anything from the Arrow sale, let me know. I'm gonna make my decision in the next day or two. I really want to see if there's gonna be a Kino Lorber sale before I make a purchase, though. Um, that's the big deciding factor. Uh, uh, Ceballos, that's what we were just discussing. I don't know if you actually made it in um, before we finished, but we were going through the Arrow video sale. They're having an Easter sale right now, and that may spur some pickups. But I'm trying to decide if I want to get some things from that sale, or wait a minute and see if we're getting a King Wilbur sale at the end of the week because I really feel like it's coming. Giant tomato horror movie. You talking about Attack of the Killer Tomatoes? I mean, that's some classic grindhousey B movie type of stuff there. Yep. Arrow Video has that. Arrow Video has a nice premium release of Killer Tomatoes. You got most of the stuff already. It's same with me, and most of the stuff already on the Arrow sale. The stuff that I want, you know. Yeah, they made 4 Killer Tomatoes movies. I've only seen 2. I've seen the first 2, that's it. I haven't seen any of the others. Let's see. Part of Green Inferno where the girl had to impress in front of everyone was hilarious and disturbing. Okay. Most of the stuff okay, okay, yep. Heard that the Kino Lorber sale starts tomorrow. I keep feeling that's gonna happen. I haven't seen a confirmation, but I'm on their mailing list, and I haven't gotten an email yet, so I'm just kinda watching. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna definitely give it a day. Too bad Stone Cold won't be there. Won't be where? Uh, American Werewolf in London. Yeah. Oh, you're going back through the sale? Yeah, there's some good stuff in the sale. There's some really great limited editions, and if you were gonna just do 1 or 2 things from the Arrow sale, that's what I would look at, is those limited 4K editions because 'cause they're good prices. The prices are really good. My opinion on DVD versus Blu-ray versus 4K. 4K all the way. 4K all the way. Because DVD was just a digital format that was actually, in a lot of ways, subpar to the analog VHS in some ways, but Blu-ray was just about resolution bump and capacity bump. 4K is about another resolution bump, capacity bump, and the goal of it is to be more filmic, is to make the movie look like it looked in the theater. A lot of movies that people love the Blu-rays of don't look accurate to the film. They've been recolor graded, the color timing is off. There's they think it's film grain, but it's digital compression grain, stuff like that. I think 4K is the best format, but I think you have to take it case by case basis because there's some bad 4Ks out there. Pan's Labyrinth is not a good 4K. The Criterion Blu-ray is better. Uh, the Terminator 2 obviously is the one everybody hates. Accurately enough, they should. But generally, I'm 100% in on 4K. I think it's the last format we're gonna get. I think that's it. Any higher resolution we get later, technically from a 35 mil print, you can pull 8K, 6K for sure, but sometimes you can pull 8K scan, and that is supposedly the max the human eye can see is at 8K. So we might see something 8K down the line, but we're not gonna get a disc format from it, I don't think. So I feel pretty safe in a premium edition like this that's 4K. I feel pretty safe that that's probably the last time I have to buy that one. I do like horror movies. 404. We've been talking about horror movies in here for like 30 minutes. I do like that. Horror movies and documentaries are the 2 things that I have the most of in my collection, for sure. Well, thank you for that. AK you think AK is not worth it? Um, it's situational. You know what I think could be really interesting with 8K is to have 8K in theaters, in movie theaters, because you have the giant screen, and, I think they could take advantage of, an 8K presentation. There's some movies being shot in 8K masters, like, now, not many, but it's happening. Did I watch the new Scream movie? I did. I don't really like it, to be honest. I did. I didn't care much about that. Alright, let's see what's happening on here. That's why I tell people, um, grainy Blu-rays, 4Ks are good. That's what was intended. Right. So film has film grain. The process of creating film is chemical-based process, and it causes grain. But what you see on screen is still more resolution. It's higher quality image. Like right now, a good majority of films are being shot in 2K resolution. 2K resolution isn't nearly as good as a 4K print. We, out of convenience, have taken a hit in quality, and I hate that. All the way up to the 2000s. And in fact, there's still some people like, Christopher Nolan that require the ability to shoot film when they make their movies because they know as an archival medium, it's the best way to save your movie. Shooting in, 2K or even shooting in 4K is not gonna be as good a archival option as shooting on film, at least not right now. I love the grainy stuff too. Third run cinemas in Hong Kong and, uh oh, I would love to go to some third run cinemas in Hong Kong. That'd be amazing. Let's see. Birds of Prey was good. I also like Don't Look Up. Okay, cool. How would a 8K what? 8K Fantastic Mr. Fox look? In the theater, an 8K Fantastic Mr. Fox might look fantastic. Might look fantastic. The thing is, with 8K though, anything that you show that's not shot on film is gonna be upscale. I don't remember if Fantastic Fox was Mr. Fox was shot on 35. I bet it was. If it was, you could probably pull an 8K image from it, and it would look pretty great. But, if you're gonna go show Avengers Endgame on an 8K screen in a theater, it's not gonna look any better than you've seen it because it's just gonna be an upscale, you know? Maybe well, and see, the problem is even shot digitally, even if you had a wider color wider version of HDR, you're not gonna be able to pull that from a digital master because it's ones and zeros. It's there or it's not, mostly. What's up, Lance? Thanks for joining. Alright, let's see. Manila what some, for the ones in New York and San Francisco. Oh, talking about the second run houses. So, we have an art house here that will get second run, third run, fourth run prints of things sometimes and show them at midnight, and it's really fun. Just those old beat up film prints are so much fun to look at. Yeah, yeah, okay, so this is over in the YouTube conversation also, is that 8K would only be good if you had a wall-sized screen, which is true, and not only would you have to have a wall-sized screen, you need a correct, sitting distance from that screen to get full advantage of the 8K, and that's why I say in theater it could be really cool, but at home, yeah, I don't know that 8K is gonna be much of a thing. Hustle movies are good, but start off start to fall off. Yeah, I like were there more than 2? I've only seen 1 and 2. I love 1, and I really like 2. Second one started to lean more into comedy, and I didn't like that as much. Yep. Alright. Well, you guys, I think maybe future tech could make, 8K viable on a regular TV. I just don't know how if they I mean, I'm not gonna say no, you never know what people come up with, but is Army of Darkness 4K really good? It is, yes. It is a good presentation of that movie. It is the most film accurate looking presentation that's out there. It is good. Return of the Living Dead is a classic. I agree with you. It is fun. Again, I keep saying this, but my art house showed that movie in theater, and it was so much fun to see in theater with people who hadn't seen it before. All right, well, you guys, I think I'm gonna have to call it an evening. My voice is starting to go. It's been really fun hanging and chatting with you guys on both platforms. If you don't follow me on one, follow go and do that. Let me get you on both platforms because I do different types of content. A lot of content does cross back and forth, but I do more long form videos on the tube, and I do short form daily videos and Picture 150 updates and stuff on TikTok. So hit me up on both platforms. If you guys have not followed me, please do so, and we'll do this again really soon. So thanks so much for hanging with me these last. Whoa, everything's falling. My computer's trying to fall here. Thanks for hanging with me, you guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. All right. All right, you guys here on the tube. Thanks for being a great bunch of people. Howling 4K looks really good. It does. Thanks for being a great crew to chat with every time we do this, and let's keep it going. I haven't seen The Exorcist 4K yet, but I will see it soon. All right, you guys. Till next we meet, pull something cool off the shelf, share it with friends and family, and tell them physical media is the best way to watch films and TV at home. I'll see you guys soon.